Okay, we have to cancel this. Just wait a bit. Soon we will be good to go. না, it is বেশ সময় লাগাচ্ছে। হ্যাঁ, এই তো খুলেছে। ঠিক আছে, পরে পাউ কুবার্সি অ্যান্ড আলভারেজ অন্য সময় হলে হয়তো ভাবা যেত, কিন্তু এখন কোনো চান্স নেই। অডিও দরকার আমার। এক্ষুনি স্ট্রিমে কপিরাইট আসতো। আহ, না, এনাফ আই থিঙ্ক। খুব বেশি সাউন্ড এলে তখন ভাবা যাবে। তবে জুলিয়ান আলভারেজ যদি বার্সেলোনা জয়েন করে বেশ বেশ ভালো। আমরা সবাই চাই জুলিয়ান বার্সেলোনায় খেলুক। মাদ্রিদ ফ্যান্সরা মেবি, আই এম নট শিওর, বাট মোটামুটি আমরা সবাই। স্পেন, অফকোর্স স্পেন। হ্যাঁ, কিছু প্লেয়ার তো ধার দেবে আশা করি। হ্যাঁ, লেটস গো। ফ্রান্স তো কি হয়েছে, ভয় পায় নাকি? ফ্রান্সের সাথে স্পেনের লাস্ট ম্যাচটাও কিন্তু অসাধারণ হয়েছিল। টান টান উত্তেজনা একেবারে। একদম। আচ্ছা, আমরা একবার সেটিংস একবার, হ্যাঁ, প্রফেশনাল ডিফিকাল্টি কি কি আছে দেখি। রেগুলার, লেটস গো উইথ প্রফেশনাল। ফোনে তো আমি টপ প্লেয়ারও খেলে দিই, কিন্তু আই এম নট শিওর অ্যাবাউট পিসি। আরে, ফ্রান্স চলে এসছেন। রায়া বেচারা কোট পরে বসে আছে। মানে বাকিদের তবু খেলতে পারছে, লাপোর্টা, পেড্রি। রায়া তো, ইগলেসিয়াস, হ্যাঁ খেলছে, ইগলেসিয়াস এমনিও খেলছে। Okay. জুলস কুন্ডে, উপমেকানো, চুয়ামেনি, সরি। ও
Well, this
এমন।
really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly.
Okay, let's go.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Let's
And
go.
he shoots! Goal! Spain! And what a
Professional
start!
difficulty, by the way.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
And that really is
কিন্তু
so
ওরা বল
impressive.
পেলে বেশ
I'm not
ভালো
making any
লাগতো।
apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Ow. সকালবেলা ভুল করে বিগিনারে স্টার্ট হয়ে গেছিল, তো খুব বোর হয়েছি
Upamecano,
একটা সময়।
and it's Rabiot. Koundé, and Upamecano. Olise. He has found the way through.
আরে ভাই ওলিসে
Doué! He doesn't look too happy with
অলমোস্ট।
that.
আচ্ছা,
That
ডেভিড
is a
রায়
really
গোলকিপার।
good
বাহ,
chance missed, Peter. Certainly the
আমি
way he's
ভাবলাম
been
বোধহয়
playing.
গেমেও সিমন্স করছে। সবাই জানে
Pedri.
বেটার গোলকিপার কে।
Now, can they get him away?
আহা,
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Can he finish?
Oh.
And needless to say, that deserved better.
Doué has every reason to be disappointed
বেশ
after being
কঠিন তো
played in
আছে।
so well. The
শুরুতে
gaffer
গোল হয়ে
won't let
গেছে
him
গেছে,
forget
কিন্তু
that.
বেশ কঠিন আছে।
It's a searching pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that is masterful defending. No, that's been intercepted. Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he is dashing away. Fabian Ruiz clears it away.
রিস্ক নিয়ে লাভ নেই।
Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! And no, just
Somehow.
off target.
ডেম্বেলের এখানেও গেমেও আশা করি দুটো ফুটই কাজ করে।
Chouameni. And it's Rabiot. Spread to the right.
পাবে না।
You can never be short of runners into
Are
space
ভাই,
as
পেয়ে
long as
গেছে।
the space left behind is filled.
Getting up there! Harmlessly behind.
সরি ভাই।
Hernandez is there, and he can pick it up. And here's Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. Looking to play him in. Whistle's gone,
Offside.
that's foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
ইয়েলো কার্ড? এর জন্য ইয়েলো কার্ড? এ তো মানে খুব মানে ফিফাতেও এত খারাপ না।
Olise!
ঠিক আছে,
That
নর্মাল
was
ওলিসে শট,
travelling.
হেটার হয়ে যাচ্ছে।
Doué.
না,
And he's managed to get free.
এখন আমি প্রফেশনাল ডিফিকাল্টিতে খেলতে শিখিনি এখানে।
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that wasn't far away. Saliba wins the duel this time. That's very neat. Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still.
Let's go, boy.
Koundé. Upamecano. Nicely spread. Now it's Olise. Kubasi. Nicely
Sorry,
shaped
bhai,
ball. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Doué. He's got away. Decent chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rabiot. Oh, cracking ball. Is there any support? He might not need it. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
আপিলের কি আছে?
Doué showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Searching pass he's played there. And
আর্তেতা
it's Dembele.
কোচ থাকলে ভালো
Played out
হতো,
towards the right wing.
কিন্তু এখানে আমার একটাও কোচ নেই, মানে
Great chance!
যে কোচটা আছে
Well,
তার
the keeper
কথা
seemed
নাই
to
বা
go into
বললাম।
study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, shooting chance! And
Somehow
he has kicked it out
somehow
somehow.
রায়া
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much
কে
more than
কে
that.
মিস করলো? ল্যামিন ইয়ামাল। ছি ছি ছি, তুই এত বড় প্লেয়ার হয়ে এইসব কাজ করছিস।
That is ended up in no man's land. Mbappe!
আহ,
And the assistant referee has his
Offside,
flag
offside.
raised for offside.
ঠিক আছে, somehow we are holding.
Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, played right into his path.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be
Uh-huh.
disappointed.
It's a pretty loose pass. Thinks one through. That is a brilliant interception. He's on it. Can he get away? That's a throw. Saliba.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
And it's Dembele. Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
Oh, now he can run away with it. That's a lovely pass. And the shot! Just not quite happening for him
Thank
just
God.
now.
France really can be very happy with the way they're
আরে
doing
ভাই
He's
কি
had a
করছিস?
shot! Oh, and they
Um,
really should have been made to pay.
ভুল
He's a
করে
lucky boy there.
stupid
You lose the
ফেলেছিল।
ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Tries from a long way out. Koundé. That's
So
it,
the first
45
half
minutes
somehow
up.
survived.
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Attention,
Reflections
attention.
on the first
Le
half?
trafic
Look, it all
risque
comes
d'être
down
très
to
dense.
taking your chances. That's a lead which is hard to justify,
Merci d'accueillir les
but they
deux
found a
équipes.
finish, unlike their opponents.
Changement pour la France.
Well, the players
সত্যি
definitely know they're in a derby.
time যায়।
More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that.
Le numéro 12.
Spain just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Spain leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And this is Dembele. Dembele
Dembele
was
তো goal
alert to the
করছে না।
possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shot could be on. Now he's got space here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
মাইকম্যানকে
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Knocks it into space. Just coming up to the hour mark and it's still 1-0.
বড্ড মেসি খেলা হচ্ছে।
Now it's Mbappe and he's running through. Tries to play it through.
Somehow
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rabiot. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Upamecano cuts out the pass. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Tries one from range.
That's it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Aimed beyond the defence, and he was quick to react. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
France have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Substitute kude kaake annu. Ferran Torres Canada. Ferran Canada. আচ্ছা রড্রি খেলে না, এই আবার কেমন ডিফেন্স? দেখি আর কে আছে সাবস্টিটিউটে। গাভি আপাতত থাক। ড্যানি ওলমো বায়রার জায়গায়। ঠিক আছে, কোনো ব্যাপার নেই।
Changement.
Oyarzabal. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Not so simple, bro.
Now it's Barcola. Great vision. Pass somewhat off target. Spread out to the left. And that has been cut short. Barcola.
Chalo.
And that's definitely not his best.
যারা মাথায় লেগেছিল।
Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's found a way through. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
চল ভাই।
Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Oyarzabal wants to run onto this. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not sure. ফোনে অনেক ইজি।
Chouameni, more and more pressure on the ball here.
ফোনে যদি আমার টিমটা অনেক ভালো।
Spain still ahead by the game's only goal. That's an imaginative pass. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best.
পাস কোথায় ছিল?
Spain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Ferran Torres.
Oh,
That's
come
the
on.
keeper's ball. Koundé.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now it's Akliouche. Saliba makes the interception.
Temps additionnel. Une
Distributed
minute.
tidily. Gently done. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger...
চলো।
And that's it! The pressure finally lifts.
Done.
Spain have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Spain really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win.
Always a pleasure. ইভেন্ট তো খতম হয়ে গেছে, আবার আবার আজকে একটা হবে নাকি? ইভেন্ট হ্যাজ এন্ডেড। দেখি তো কিছু গিফট পাওয়া গেছে কিনা সেই অর্থে বোঝা যাবে। স্পেশাল প্লেয়ার। ওকে। সিলেকশন কন্ট্রাক্ট, ওকে। Then I will take Diego Simeone's son, maybe, or Paredes. Paredes will be a good choice, but I needed a defender. Mm, let's go with Laporta. Okay. BMF, I don't need currently. Paredes লাগবে না, মলিনা আপাতত না, সেন্ট্রাল ফরওয়ার্ডও চাই না। আচ্ছা, সামহাউ ফার্মিন লোপেজকে পাওয়া গেছে, তো আর চোখ বুঝে, যেহেতু বার্সেলোনা ফ্যান আমি, ফার্মিন লোপেজকে তো চোখ বুঝে নিতে পারি। Yes, bro. That okay. We have apparently packs. Lamine Yamal pack. Gabriel Batistuta. One of the greatest ever. Darwin Nunes. 8 minutes. Netherlands. So I don't think it's good. Moreno also মনে হয় না যে কেউ ইন্টারেস্টেড হবে। রোয়েফের দেখি কন্টেন্ট দেখি। হ্যাঁ, আলাবা, জার্মানি, ঠিক আছে। তার থেকে পর্তুগাল বেটার। Who is buying Thomas Tuchel? ठीक-ठाक, not worth it. I have my Gordon there. Gordon Rush. 4. So still not. Mhm. গ্যাব্রিয়েল বাতিস্তুতা সত্যি অসাধারণ, কিন্তু এখন আর মানে হয় না। So did I miss something? The performance was horrible, but Tao, we won somehow. Mhm.
So a genuine sense of drama here, a pivotal game, offering the chance to seal progress from the group stage and an opportunity also to set the tone for the knockout stage to come. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Spain are utterly focused and determined. They know how much this means.
Well, if they can't find the motivation required for this, they might as well pack it in, Peter. This is the type of defining game that can propel the status of the whole club into the kind of territory where it needs to take its game. While individual careers may be helped with good performances, this has to be about the collective. If that remains strong, everything else should fall nicely into place.
We're up and running then. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pass somewhat off target. Searching pass he's played there. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Baina. Oyarzabal. He's in a great position here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, the Spanish really have been churning out some genuine quality at left-back, and this guy, Alex Grimaldo, is another one of them. I think the modern game has allowed him to do what fullbacks are doing generally. They're thriving in terms of getting forward, getting into deep opposition space, and he's one that can't resist any opportunity to make those penetrating runs.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Knocks it into space.
He'd be disappointed with that.
And the ball is out of play.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ambitious ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oliveira. It's Bentancur. Spread it left. Oliveira makes the interception. Ugarte. And it's Bentancur. And here's Oyarzabal. Good ball, good take.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Pedri. He's having a shot! In he goes again! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
He's had it taken off him. That has been cut short. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Oyarzabal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thinks about the... There's the shot! Goal! Spain! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Spain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Now it's Oyarzabal. And the shot's on here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Oyarzabal! Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Fabian Ruiz! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Spain sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And we are back on the way. That has not gone well. Always onto this. Picked out and a chance! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Spain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Spain find a position of real strength now. Muslera getting this one clear. Some resolute defending there. Looking for the run. Now it's Oyarzabal. Uruguay needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Darwin. Oliveira cuts it out.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Ferran Torres. And the shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Ugarte.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That's been slipped through. Oh, he's all alone. Chance! And that's in. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oliveira. Spain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Tries to play it through. Oliveira gets across to intercept that. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Nicked it back promptly. Threads one in. Might be danger here. Bentancur.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a searching pass. And the shot! And that is quite wonderful! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Darwin. He shifted it to the flank.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now he's got space here. Now that's well seen too. Ugarte. Valverde. De Arrascaeta. Now it's Valverde. And it's been played through. Oh, great chance! Shapes to shoot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that pass isn't the best. There will be a throw-in. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's picked his way through. Oh, good take in a good area. Defending of the desperate variety. Fabian Ruiz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's lost his man here. Shoots! And that's a good finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Bentancur cuts out the pass. Ugarte. That's De La Cruz. Now it's Ferran Torres. They're urging him to shoot. De Arrascaeta. Ugarte. That's De La Cruz. Now, can they get him away? And that pass just didn't quite work. Ugarte. And he can clear it away. Well read, nice interception. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So the deed is done. Thrill and excitement all round as players and...